This is Niyabo TV.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, being December, we are back again with the freshest eat as always. This is the TV show that keeps you hooked up. Remember, this is Niyabo TV, the #1 channel that you need to subscribe on YouTube. And my show, don't forget, my show is always Talent Expos. Let me say it again, Talent Expos. Ladies and gentlemen, with me right now, I have one of the talented guys who has been doing music ever since those days of 2007, all the way from the After Flame, more and more up to date. Please, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you Invisible.
Yo, what up? This is Mr. Invisible. If you don't know Invisible, you don't know love songs. But if you know love songs, you know Invisible. But when you hear his songs, you must smile. When you don't smile, what do you say? Bombo.
well, Invisible.
Yo, what up?
Welcome
Thank
on
you
Niyabo
so
TV.
much, yeah.
You know, this is how we do it. You know,
Yeah,
you have
I know.
been away.
I know what's up. I've been away, but I'm back in my town, you know.
Yeah.
I came back, I saw my town is looking so beautiful. You know, this one made me so happy.
Yeah, sure.
I saw the roots, if I'm to compare to those days how the roots used to be. But everything is just looking nice. So I want to say that big up to the mayor of Gulu town.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you for the good work you have been doing and keep it up, my brother. The town is looking so nice with all the supports that are there. Thank you so much. May the Lord bless you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going for a short commercial break. But remember, I got Invisible with me, so keep it locked.
You are watching Talent Expo, brought to you by NNF. This is Niyabo TV.
Yo, welcome back from the break. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going straight to our interview with the dopest guy I have over here. Yeah. This is Invisible. Now, Invisible.
Yes, please.
It's been a while. Where have you been?
I've been overseas, you know how we say, you know how we do it. You know, we've been hustling all the way back.
All right.
So I've been overseas and the country is confidential. I cannot say it out. So, but I'm back in the country. I'm around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank
So,
you so
much. Invisible.
Yes, please.
What is your real name?
My real names, I'm called Tim Dennis, and those are my real names.
Wow, Tim Dennis.
Yeah.
So when you move into music, that's when you brought in Invisible.
Yeah, that's when I brought in Invisible, and the name Invisible came after. Cause before Invisible, I had a name that was called Tip Top. If you remember those days, there was that bread that was called Tip Top.
Yeah.
Whereby inside the Tip Top cover, there was those papers that I used to use, that I could use to cover my books with. So you find that they were around different colors, purple, yellowish, and bluish. So all my books were covered with Tip Top paper. Every time bread gets done, I pick that paper and I use it to wrap my books. So every time I could carry my books going to school, the young kids started calling me, hey, Mr. Tip Top, and I was even awarded for being, I was put as the class monitor.
Yeah.
For that one, because my books used to be smart with Tip Top. So I was called Mr. Tip Top before Invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the name Invisible came after Tip Top.
Cool, that's very good.
I was in a primary school, that was St. Francis in Tinda, and there were a lot of Indians. And I was the darkest guy, that's the little boy, you know what I'm saying. So this guy had to give me a name, and by then there was a cartoon on NTV.
Yeah.
They called the Invisible cartoon, so they compared my color with that cartoon. So that's how the name came in. But before I hated the name, but after that I learned the name. So Invisible, you can see the invisible, you can do the impossible. And that is who I am. Yeah.
All right then, thank you, Invisible, for giving us that brief introduction of yourself. So Invisible.
Yeah, please.
When did you begin music?
I started music way back around. Probably I started music
You
around
are watching Talent
2009.
Expo,
That
brought
was
to you
from
by
school.
NNF. This is Niyabo TV.